Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for my likes and subscribes. Thank you for the members that are coming around. Like I said, I'm here to help you, not hinder you. I'm here to give you what you want and what you need and what I'm trying to bring to you because I know this is information that you all need. Um, what we're going to start on today, because I did tell you all on the first taping, I told you all about how to pick your trucking company, how to pick the trucking company, and what to go by in your reviews and things like that. So you have to go back and look at that taping so you can see how to pick your trucking companies. The next one that I spoke to you all about, the second one was the orientation. What's going to happen when you get to the orientation? So go back and listen to that so you will see what's going to go on with the orientation. Okay, so now we're here with the air brake information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up some documents. I'm going to show you the difference of what it was when I was going to school back at Swift, way back in the days. I could tell you the name because I went there way back in the days. It was a lot, a lot. So these are some of the tests that I went through. It was a lot. Yeah. So, and it was about 100 and something tests. It was 100 and some tests. Let me show you another one. There were these. And there was another one. I think this one is it. Yeah. So that was the pre-trip. It was a lot, like about 140, 50 that you have to remember. And when I went to Swift back in the days, I'm sorry, I don't even have my mic over here. When I went to Swift back in the days, you had to learn all this stuff within 2 days. Within 2 days, all these. And it was a lot. You know what I mean? It was a lot. Oh my God, it was so stressful. And if you didn't know it, if you didn't have it in 2 days, they were giving you the boot, putting you out. So I'm just letting you know that's how the pre-trip was back then. However, now it's a new day, it's a new day, and I'm feeling good. Anyway, this is the new one now. You see how it's not that many at all. It's not that many at all. So when you get a chance, just go ahead. You can come back to this taping and you can write them down so that you can get used to them. This is all the things that you have to check on the truck when you do your outside checking the semi, the tractor, and trailer when you're testing. Okay. So first, like I said, it was all those papers that I showed you before, and now and it was 100 and something questions, and now it's just this. So we've come a long way, haven't we? Okay. So what I do need to do is for the air brake test. Oh, I didn't put that paper. I'm gonna have to come back and put that paper because dog it, it's in my phone. Give me a minute. Hold on 1 second. Give me a minute. And that was the main one that I wanted. My God, it just irritate me when I do things like this. Man, it was the main one that I wanted. And I misplaced it. Okay, I'm gonna have to get back with you on that. But just to let you know, give you an example. Their brake test is something that you need to learn ahead of time, because trust and believe, whether somebody there or nobody is not there, it's going to be something that's going to throw you off with the air brake test. That's why I'm going to get back with you. I'm going to try to put another tape in it, insert another tape in about the air brake test. But you have to learn that ahead of time. because for some reason why you're going to always get nervous when it comes to that. You always get nervous. I don't care. Even with me, when I used to be an instructor and train people how to drive trucks and train people all that kind of stuff, the air brake test and the in-cab test, you always seem to forget something. So if you can just try to study ahead of time. I will try to insert something to, and I can't remember what I did with it. My God. Anyway, but when you're doing the in cab, let's just go to the in cab. When you get inside the truck, they, call you, it's time for you to do your in cab inspection. Make sure, number one, when you get in, of course, always make sure you use your 2 to 3 points of contact. Make sure you pull up with your arms and, use, one leg at a time, pull yourself in, get in. Make sure you have a habit of locking your door. Buckle in your seatbelt because they're going to give you points for all that. Buckle your seatbelt. Make sure the first thing you do is look at your mirrors, your passenger mirror and your driver mirror. Make sure that you make sure that they are straight, so that you can see out both of them, so that when you start driving to take your test, your mirrors will already be set. It's kind of difficult to start driving and your mirrors are not set and you trying to drive and trying to look in front of you, drive and look in front of you. So no, try to, do what you can and just set everything up before, you even start off taking your test. Also, another thing, try to, with your in cab, because you have to get in before you do your air brake test, you have to do your in cab. And when you do the in cab, just make sure that you start from the outside and go in. Meaning, you look out the mirror, you're going to see your mirrors on your hood, which they call the convert mirrors. So you just point at them. Make sure you always point at everything so that they can know what you're talking about. And let them know my right mirror and my left mirror on my hood mirrors, they're not broken, they're not cracked, and they're clean. You make sure you point at them. Then you look at your next mirrors, the mirrors that you did set as soon as you got in the truck. Make sure you look at those mirrors and let them know my passenger mirror on the outside and my driver's mirror on the outside. I'm showing that they're clean, they're not cracked, they're broken, and they're clean. Okay? So you always make sure you work yourself. You go outside, work yourself in because it'll make it easier so you won't be jumping all over the truck to look for the next thing to say. Then you're going to let them know about the truck window, the windshield. And you let them know it's not cracked, it's not broken, it's free from any debris, and it's showing it's clean. Let them know about the mirrors, okay? Then you're gonna also let them know about the windshield wiper. And when you do about the windows, you're pointing at the mirror. Then you're gonna let them know about the windshield wipers. When you go with the windshield wipers, you make sure you turn them on so that they can see them going back and forth. Okay? So make sure you let them know the windshield wipers, their work, they're not damaged, they're not bent, and they're in great working condition. And then you also spray the windshield wiper fluid so that they can see in my fluid it works as well. You also let them know your seat belt. Your seat belt is not torn, it's not cut, it's not shredded, it's not damaged, and it works, and it's already buckled to you. Okay. You also let's see, you tell them about your windshield, your mirrors, your windshield wiper, and then you're going to come on inside the truck. You're going to let them know about the AC. You're going to turn the air on and let them put your hand up there so they can feel the cool air coming out. My AC is working and is in good working condition. Turn the button to the heat to let them know my heater is working properly and it's good and it's working good and it's, everything is working fine. And that's what you're going to let them know about your truck mirrors, about the outside mirrors, the windshield wiper, the windshield. Then you're going to let them know about your horn. Your city horn is going to be the horn on your sternum wheel. Okay? I mean, And the big horn is gonna be at the top. You know, I said the big horn is gonna be at the top. It's the city horn and I forgot the other horn. Anyway, I don't blow it that much anyway. That's a lie. Yes, I do. Anyway, so your loud horn is gonna be at the top, and your small horn is gonna be beep beep on your truck, but the big horn is honk honk. You know what I mean? So you just point out each one and you toot each one as you call it. Okay, and that's how that's gonna be. So just make sure you try to practice your cab inspection because it will throw you off. Like I said, and the easiest way I can say to do it is to start from the outside, from the mirrors to the all four of the outside mirrors. Some of the trucks don't have four outside mirrors. Some of them just have two, and that's on the passenger and the driver's side. Some of them don't have the hood mirrors, but if they do, make sure you point it out, or else you're gonna lose those points. Make sure you point out the windshield. Let them know it's no debris, it's no cracks, it's no damage. Make sure you let them know it's clean. Make sure you show them your windshield wipers are working, flowing back and forth, and make sure you show them that the fluid is working in there. Okay. Make sure you let them know about the AC. Let them know about the heater. Let me see. And make sure you let them know about your city horn and your big horn. Okay. Let me see. I think that's about it for that. Yeah. And then after that, you're going to go from that to your air brake test. And like I said, I'm going to try to insert that in this taping. If I can't, I'm just going to go ahead and do a separate one on that because I had it up here for y'all to see, man. But I wanted to get this taping in before, it's always something come up where you just can't get around to doing what you know you want to do and what you need to do. You know, but anyway, also there's some other things that I want to let you all know. When we were talking about the questions to ask in orientation or before orientation, before you get there. If you're a person that you like pets, make sure you ask them, is it okay for me to bring my pet? And see if it's a fee to bring your pet. Also, you can ask them, for those of you who are married or whatever relationship going on, ask them if you can have a ride along. And if so, how much do they charge? Well, see what they say first. Don't just go ahead and how much do you charge? See what they say. Is it okay if I bring a pet? And they say, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. Oh, okay then. If they don't charge a fee, don't ask them. You know what I mean? But if you just want to, you could just say, so is there a fee for it? Because you would think that they would be honest with you know what I mean? Because they know you're gonna find out anyway if you end up being with their company that it was free, but they charged you. So, that's something you can ask them. So for those of you that like to exercise and things like that, I do know people that bring their exercise equipment. Yes, they do. They do have the treadmill, the small ones that you could put behind your driver's seat or your passenger seat. They have the arm bands that you could bring that you could, do your exercises back and forth. You can hook them to the inside of your beds, right up under the bunk bed. It's a little hook over there on each side. You can pull it in, do those exercises. Let me see what else. Of course, you can bring your weights, things like that. You know what I mean? Oh, it was some more things I wanted to show you all. Well, just to let you know, this is one of my trucks when I was driving. Just one of them, one of my babies. I miss her. That's one of my trucks. Oh, okay. This is something that you will probably need too. This is what you call a little lunchbox crock pot. And I tell you, if I can tell you that sucker, it is good. And all you have to do is keep it cleaned out. Get some of those foil pans at Love's or TA or Pilot. Put your food in it, your roast, your pork roast, your whatever you want to put in it with your onions, carrots, bell peppers, whatever, potatoes, whatever. Put everything in there with a little water and close it with your onion, everything. And close it up and just plug it up. And by the end of the day, you have some of the best roast or meat. You can make you some tacos or burritos, you know what I mean? And then it's easy to clean because you're putting it inside of that foil. It's like a big foil pan that they have that you can get purchased from the truck stop. And it makes it clean, easy to clean, you know. So that'll be nice to have also. Another thing they do have, I think, like I was telling you all, make sure if you're one of those people that your trucking companies always want you to clean out the back of your trailer, and I already know how that could be. That could be a pain in the butt. That could be a pain in the butt. See if you could just get you a leaf blower, a small one. You can get a small one from Amazon, things like that. That'll really help you out so you don't have to be back there with all that broom and dustpan trying to sweep all that stuff up. Some of the people, they send you to those paper companies where there's so much shreds of paper inside. And that don't get to be, it's not easy being inside that dirty trailer and trying to sweep up all that stuff. And, you know, and then a lot of those truck stops, they don't like you sweeping all that stuff all over there, you know, but make sure also, whatever you do, you keep you a big bag of plastic bags. You know how when you go to that grocery store all the time to do your grocery shopping, make sure you get all them grocery bags from home. Okay, just make sure you get all those little bags from home and bring them with you so you can have them for your trash and for your trash for your trailer and things like that. You know, in case you get sick, you got to throw up. And just like I was telling the people the last time, they do have porta potties that they have at Amazon that you could put in your truck, and that's for people who will drive solo or people that are married. You know, they have the bags to go to it, and you know, you take your Fabulosa and your Pine Sol, whatever, and you know, and do your business. I mean, the truck is your business. I mean, you do what you do. You know, you gotta do what you have to do. You know, sometimes honestly, some of these companies have you where it's hard for you to even stop, and you know, by the time you pull into a truck stop just to use the restroom, it takes like 30 or 40 minutes because you're pulling in the area where the fuel area where everybody is taking their time buying their fuel. Some people pull into the fuel aisle out just to go in there and take a shower, and that's so disrespectful. But you know, they do it. I'm just telling you, I'm just keeping it real, Jelly Bean. I'm keeping it real. It's crazy the stuff these people do. So whenever you get through with it, I think that'll be about it for today. So I'm gonna come back with the pre-trip documents for you all for you to study, and all you have to do is go over it, and the NCAP documents for you to go over it. And that's about it. I hope that you all are receiving the information that you need. I will also be bringing you some companies that hire new newbies, new drivers on the next one, as well as the air brake information. So I want to try to get as much to you as I can. I can't start giving you the tests and the answers and stuff like that until I've given you enough information for you to pretty much get you ready for what you're fixing to do. You know what I mean? And I hope you all are enjoying it. Please like and subscribe if you want me to keep pushing out this information to you all. And other than that, thank you for stopping by. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.